This is Deducter. I am back with my current commentary playthrough of the Kestral Cruiser Type A, which for FTL, which I've named the Galactica. So we've traveled through two sectors and basically have escaped unscathed and made numerous upgrades to my ship. The weapons are still the same, although I found a heavy laser. It'll take a while to power up that system or to get enough upgrades to get that system functional. In the meantime, we are now in an uncharted nebula in Sector 3. Could be dangerous. Let us first hit some beacons that are not nebula beacons. So here, a ship refueling station at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here. I think it's an excellent idea to buy some fuel for Nebula. We'll buy 3 fuel for 6 scrap. Because Nebula tend to consume a lot of fuel to travel through. Then, not much remains in this abandoned system. However, scans reveal a nearby mining platform with some salvageable materials. I like to upgrade piloting in Nebula since it allows you to access a lot of extra special events. I'm pretty sure. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. It used to be a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for you. I will attack the ship. They have a defense drone, plus... Actually, no. Let's continue to power the Artemis missiles. We'll divert power to the engines from the life support. So there's no point in firing a missile when the defense drone is active, but I could potentially take down the drone control. Although now I've taken down their Artemis missiles, so it looks like we'll be able to finish this off with burst lasers alone. We'll keep firing on the weapons, but I keep missing, unfortunately. We'll continue to fire on the weapons system and hopefully not miss so much. Well, they are actually hitting me very hard. My evade is not, well, it's quite good, it's 37%, but not quite enough. And they must have NG on board or something because they're repairing pretty quickly. This is normally an encounter, I think, where I would use one of my Artemis missiles, if not for that pesky defense drone. So, I'm just doing this very slowly. And hopefully we will evade this missile. Ah! Wow, that's no good. They took out my burst laser. Let us send in the NG to repair this. Post haste. And then they keep firing missiles, and I did not evade again. This is very unfortunate. That time I managed to evade, so at least something went right. My hull has taken quite a bit of damage. I need to find another store. They offered to surrender. It's not a great deal, and one more volley should kill them, so I'm going to refuse this offer. Only 2 fuel, drone port, and 70 scrap. That's not a very good offer. Although, the good thing about accepting that offer is I wouldn't take damage. Yeah. Okay. I got 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 27 scrap. Much better. But I am down quite a bit of health. Let's see. Adama here, you can see his piloting is already at 10. So it's at the maximum. Sultai has level 1 skilling shield, so he's recharging shields 20% faster. Carrot Thrace has level 1 weapons too, 14% faster. And you can see drones here at the engine. Giving 7 evade, etc. And you can repair if you repair systems, you increase repair speed. So lots of good things. Let us keep jumping around here. With the sensors down, you spend a good deal of time staring out the window. I must admit, it's rather beautiful here, but I cannot linger. You nervously glance out the windows, but only thing to greet you is more clouds and silence. And there is a store here. So you discover a cluster of Federation refugee ships taking shelter in the folds of the nebula. I'm sorry, we got nothing to give you. We need scrap to keep the engines running, since they will strike a trade. There are actually a number of decent options here, like repair arm and shield charge booster are both pretty good, but I don't really have enough scrap to do much. So what I am going to do is I am just going to repair the ship back up to 20. Actually, let's repair a bit more since there are some hostile sectors to hit. Let's repair it up to 25. And then let's keep exploring and see if we can run into something. There appears to be a number of small stations nearby. Before you have time to scan them, warnings go off. Our teleporter was using one of the stations and we've been boarded. Let's see. They've also got some boarders in this particular room, you can see, but because that door is taking damage. Let's send this crew member in here, and we'll send Jones here to deal some extra damage, and we will take care of these boarders in no time. Kara Thrace might actually be in some danger here, but it looks like she should win her battle. Then we will send everyone to the med bay to repair up, or heal up, I should say. And then let's keep traveling around. So, let's just make sure Adama is at the helm. Yes, he is. Let's keep exploring this nebula. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. I will attack the automated ship to get into this station. It has a cloaking generator which prevents my weapons from charging, actually. But otherwise, this ship has no shields, so it should be extraordinarily easy to destroy. The only danger, of course, is that the cloaking allows it to charge its weapons so it can fire all its weapons simultaneously. And it happens to land a missile on my weapon room, and the missile is the fire is actually taking out my missile, so I'm gonna have to arm my missiles instead. Let's hope it doesn't destroy my weapons completely. We will fire a missile to take out his weapons system, and then we will charge the burst lasers, and we will charge Artemis missiles too. And they cloak just in time. That was a lucky cloak. The AI just cloaks as soon as possible to cause it to evade. So that was an unfortunate occurrence there. Let's put power back to the engines. Hopefully we can dodge this missile, and we did. Then we'll put some power back to the life support. This ship is actually very annoying. Let's see if we can take out... I'm gonna use a missile on their weapon system. And I missed again. Let's actually send Kara Thrace to heal up. So this ship is actually much more annoying than I thought it would be. And I managed to evade that. Excellent. Next, we will continue firing on their weapons system. Once I take it out, I am in no more danger. And we can now take out the remaining systems fairly comfortably. We can actually heal up now. Excellent. So, you salvage what you can from the broken ship. 28 scrap, that's not bad. Investigate the station. Station is a storage site for various resources. You salvage everything possible. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and something scrap. Also good. So that's something. And I have 54 scrap. Do I need to upgrade anything? Upgrading weapons. I would need to upgrade weapons 3 times able to use the heavy laser 2. Although if I upgrade weapon once, I can switch from Artemis to heavy laser 2, but I mean from burst laser 2 to heavy laser 2, but it's probably not worth it. Let's keep going the nebula here. With sensors down, you spend a good deal of time staring out the window. Staring out the window. That's not a good thing to do. Let's see. You spot a rebel ship in the nebula ahead and stay off the radar. Try to engage. I'm going to chase them. Without sensors, you can't maintain a lock for long. The rebels slip away. That is unfortunate. So, now, black market weapon traders spin you a tale of danger to nebula. I am going to attack their ship. I have a heavy laser 1 plus a halberd beam, which penetrates the shields. So that can actually be fairly dangerous. Against a ship like this, what I like to do is I like to Artemis missile the shields, and then we will target down. Actually, we'll target down their shield generator, but they evaded. So I may or may not use the second missile depending on how fast they repair. It looks like they're not repairing very quickly, but they are dodging a lot. So again, we will keep firing on the shield generator. They can't really hurt me. The shield generator taken out. Let us now focus. Wow, they repaired it back. Let us keep firing upon it to make sure it stays down. Then we will fire on the helm to eliminate any sort of evade chance. And then, wow, might as well target down the helm. This ship is evading a lot. They offer to surrender. It's a pretty good offer. 6 fuel, 17 scrap, but I want more scrap, so I'm not going to accept this offer. If it were like 6 fuel and 2 missiles, I might have been tempted to accept. But as it stands, I have a reasonable amount of fuel, and I feel pretty good. It can be kind of slow going without using missiles to, but it's good to conserve the supply. So usually the strategy with this ship is you want to use missiles to take down the shields, and then use the lasers to finish off the ship. Here I managed to do that, getting only 2 fuel, but I also got 1 missile and 25 scrap, so I would say it was worth it in the end. Let's jump ahead near the exit here. This is an interesting trade. I can trade 4 missiles for 7 fuel. I'm not really desperate for fuel, so I'm going to. It's a reasonably good offer. If I were low on fuel, if I had like below 10 fuel, I probably would have taken this deal. But for now, I'm going to ignore it. And let's go to the exit. So it's time to go to the next sector. I can choose either a rock control sector, rebel control sector. Let's choose a rock control sector, since I can get potentially to more civilian type sectors if I go to the rock control sector. Rock ships tend to have a lot of missiles, I think. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance toward alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. Alright, I will do that. But let's keep exploring. You jump into the middle of a rock excavation project on a nearby moon. Unimpressed with your intrusion, they move to defend themselves. This ship has a ton of weapons, 2 missile launchers and 2 lasers. The lasers can't actually hurt me, but the missiles, of course, can. Let's take down their shield generator and then start firing on their weapons. Took down one of their missile launchers, but they have a second one. I think that might be a hull missile. Not sure. This is time to not conserve ammunition. Let us fire on their shield generator again, and then take out their weapons for good. Ooh, that is actually, I think it's a Hermes missile or breach missile. It does a lot of damage. I think it's a breach missile. So we will. Their ship missiles at least have been taken offline. So keep firing on their weapon system. Offer to surrender, 4 fuel, 1 drone part, 22 scrap, but I am not going to accept this offer. I think it can be much better if I destroy the ship. Again, I am not too desperate for fuel, although it's a reasonably good offer. And then next volley, I should be able to take them out. Hopefully we'll get some... Oh, the fire must have damaged the system and finished them off for me. I got 1 fuel, 1 missile, and 36 scrap. Not bad. Let's heal up Adama. And we will continue. I'm saving up a good amount of scrap because I'm hoping to run into a store. You can still get stores in the hostile sectors. I think there's usually at least 1 guaranteed. Maybe a bit more if you're lucky. But if I can't find a store, I will start upgrading some other systems. Those rockship performing combat exercises. However, they quickly change their course to engage your ship. They apparently treat unregistered alien ship as handy weapon target practice, rather. They have a heavy laser 1 and heavy laser 2, so they could potentially hurt me. We will, of course, have to Artemis down their shield generator. They have level 3 shields. Can't hurt them otherwise. Let's target down their shields. Let's Artemis their shield generator again. In between my evade chance, I should be able to avoid damage from their laser system. So, as long as my luck is reasonably good, should be fine. No need to use too many missiles. With the shield generator completely down, now of course, we want to take out their weapons. Heavy lasers still only do 1 damage to shields, but they do 2 hull damage, so I actually prefer the burst lasers. Usually if you can penetrate the shields, the extra damage is nice to have, but not critical. Let's take out the helm next to prevent any sort of evasion. Then, wow, I didn't quite manage to completely finish off the helm, but let's keep firing on the helm. And as long as I can take that out. This ship has the rock plating augment. I think all rock ships probably have it. Yeah, there's no need to rush. We'll take out the shield generator next. Again, that's a pretty good deal. They offer 4 fuel, 4 missiles, and 20 scrap. I'm actually going to take this deal. That's a lot of fuel and a lot of missiles. Scrap reward is a bit low, but I could definitely use the fuel and missiles. And there is a store there. Alright. Let's jump around to a few more beacons before I head off to that store. I have a reasonable amount of health left, so I want to get as much scrap as possible. Rockship flies past your windows and you recognize outcast decorations in the hall. These must be pirates. They have a missile launcher plus basic lasers. So actually, I don't need level 2 shields against these guys. Might as well put maximum power to the engines. Let's try to hit down or destroy their missile launcher. It's not going too well. Let's fire a second missile at their shield generator. Taking that out, then I should be able to take down their weapon system. Manage to dodge missile. Excellent. We will now take down their helm. And then I can destroy their ship without any difficulty. By really firing anywhere, I'm guaranteed a kill. So, the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 2 fuel, 1 missile, 39 scrap, not bad. You guys continue to head towards the store now. You arrive and detect signs of a battle. A few ships are taking passage at each other near a small station. You don't know if it's a territory issue or a contest or a rite of passage, but you decide it's best to stay out of it. I can go to the distress beacon, this beacon, and then the store. Yeah, that's what I will do. Let's see, you arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt. Find a ship with pirate markings, partially crushed between 2. So, if I just try to destroy and loot the ship, I can get, I think, guaranteed amount of decent rewards, but if I try to dislodge ship by shooting the rocks, there's potential I can get more rewards. I'll just do that. Try one. You fire a few volleys into the rock, and it starts to shudder and break apart. Without shields, the pirate ship takes a beating, but eventually pulls free. Thank you for your assistance. Give me 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 30 scrap. Excellent. I have a lot of missiles now. 23 missiles. That's a comfortable amount. I'm happy with that. Now this is interesting. There's a ship with pirate marketing orbiting the nearby planet. You receive a sale. Anything is possible for the right price. So if you hired a mercenary to delay the rebels, you should either, I think, usually select 1 or 3. This ship has a gazillion lasers plus a Hellbrand beam. I actually don't really want to fight this if I have to avoid it, but hiring the mercenary to delay the rebels is a pretty good choice in the later sectors. You pay a small amount of scrap that allows you to potentially explore up to 2 additional beacons, which I think usually you get more rewards if you can manage it. So I actually like the first option a lot in the later sectors. In like sector 1 or 2, it's probably not worth it, but you know, 13 scrap is nothing to me, and I think you can delay the rebels 2 jumps roughly, so I will do that. Mercenary ship masses jumps encourage you to mimic your own and then jumps off in the opposite direction. That should keep the rebels guessing. Exactly. So they've stopped their advance. Let's head to the store now. I have plenty of scrap to afford upgrades. The rock tolerate a few alien their space, but even they seem to respect the wisdom of the Zotan. A few of them have established a trading post in the husk of an abandoned capital ship. Okay, there's a lot of good stuff here. Scrap recovery arm is an awesome augmentation buy. It gives you 10% more scrap from any source. It pays for itself very quickly, especially considering I'm only in sector 4. So there are a total of 8 sectors, of which I have to travel 3 sectors before getting to the last. And even in the last sector, you can get scrap. So this will pay for itself very quickly. Very good to have. Next is a bit harder to decide. I can get a drone control or teleporter. Teleporters are really good if you use them correctly. I don't really have the perfect setup to do teleportation attacks, but cloaking is also good if I actually had the, like, I didn't consider it absolutely critical to get, but let's actually get a teleporter. Then let's repair a bit more damage. That's I want to upgrade like that, and then let's repair 1 more damage. Excellent. So what's the plan for the teleporter? Well, it would depend on what sort of opponent I'm facing. Basically, if you teleport onto a ship and kill the ship, kill all the crew, you get extra rewards. It's a significant improvement over just blowing up the ship. Of course, there are risks to do so. If you don't have like 2 of the best warriors, like 2 Mantis, it's almost always a good idea to not teleport unless you have at least level 2 teleporter, so you can extract your crew if they are in danger. There's actually a second store here, but there's no reason for me to head to any more stores now. So let us keep moving and start to get some more scrap. Let's see, and this is an example where the teleporter is awesome. It also allows you to access a lot more events. So you recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. If I use my teleporter, I could potentially board the ship and release some of the slaves. You beam small teams to their hosts. They work quickly to free the slaves and teleport back to your ship. When the captives seem fit for battle, you throw them a weapon in preparation for the battle. Looks like it's another Rockman. That's quite good. Let's put maximum mounted engines, and then I am actually going to board this ship. They don't have a med bay, so this is going to be my plan. There's no point in using missile weapons against them since they have a defense drone. Let's target down. Ooh. There's a fire in that room, but with the blast doors, the fire shouldn't spread beyond the room. Let us teleport onto their weapon system with both my Rockman. They're not as good as Mantis for the purpose of invasions, but oh, they have anti-personnel drone. This is actually still, I think, the best way to deal with this ship, since I'm actually having a very hard time penetrating their defenses. Let's depower the Artemis missile launchers so we can get as much evade as possible. And let's send my NG to repair this. Let's keep firing. I want to try to take down their... If I can take down their drone control system, that would be ideal. This room can be vented. As you can see, my crew members are taking a lot of damage, but let's get them out into the med bay. Eventually, the AI ship will run out of ammo for its missiles. Eventually, so I will win this battle sooner or later. Took out... Oh, I actually managed to knock out their defense drone. Excellent. I'm gonna power the Artemis launcher now. Let's heal up my people as fast as possible. The reason why is that only the Artemis missile is back online. I want to target their drone control system. That should take out their anti-personnel drone, which is busy fighting me. And then... that missed, so... I don't think I need to spend any more Artemis missiles on this. Let's see, they have at least 2 extra crew members, one of which is a Rockman, 2 of which Rockmen. We're gonna target the weapons. Alright, I need to put oxygen back, then open all the internal doors. Okay, that means their missile launcher is finally out of missiles. The enemy ship appears to be powering FTL. It's trying to escape, but they don't have anyone at the helm, so they can't actually escape. I can heal up my crew members. In the meantime, this has been relatively successful boarding action. Oh, okay, they have a second Rockman there. That's a bit of a problem. Let's see. I can do double damage though. Okay. What I can do is the swap trick. If you select the first person into another room and the second person into a different room, put the second person back into the first room, and then you put the first person back into the original room, you can swap your 2 crew members. And that is how you can micromanage a battle to ensure a successful outcome. You scan the ship and detect no life sign. It appears the slaves dying to fight. You strip the ship and prepare to jump. Either way, I got an extra crew member out of it, but I took a lot of damage from that fight, unfortunately. So, might actually want to go to that store to do repairs. When using boarding actions like this, it's a good idea to have a level 2 medbay. There are also events where the level 2 medbay, I should say, is helpful. So having this will help heal my crew members much faster, which can only be a good thing. So let's put Jones back in the engine room. And we will power some more systems like this. Now, if I go to the store, it's a decent idea, but I'm not that desperate. I think I'll be fine. Alright, now I jump into an asteroid field. This particular ship has lasers, plus they've boarded me. I don't have to worry about those 2 boarders. I can just vent them into space. But that ship actually has a lot of weaponry, so I am a bit concerned about that. Plus they have a med bay. You know what? I am not going to try to kill them via boarding action. Too risky. Instead, we will Artemis missile launcher the shields. Let's move my people into this room in preparation for combat. And then we will take out their shields. Continue to fire Artemis missile at the shields. Now their ship should be easy to finish off. Take down their weapons system. I'm dodging a lot. It's excellent. Assault High has taken quite a bit of damage. Better heal him up just in case. Alright. The ship has taken critical amounts of damage. So, yeah, this would have been a very dangerous ship to board. Let's see, the rock ship moves into the defensive position, transmits a white flag saying that they seem willing to buy their lives. 3 missiles, a drone part, 39 scrap, and a system repair drone. I don't have a drone control system. System repair drone is worth 15 scrap, so this is a pretty good deal. I'll take it. I'm pretty happy with that. So, not too shabby. Next, we will transfer Pippa Luck here back to the teleporter in preparation for more boarding actions. Now I've teleported into another asteroid field. This particular ship has 2 missile launchers, but no med bay, so I am going to try a boarding action here. Bit risky, I know, but at least their laser can't hurt me. I don't need a burst laser. We'll teleport into this room, actually. They send 2 rockets. So my plan is to use an Artemis missile launcher on their weapon system to shut down their missiles. They hit my shields. Better go repair that ASAP. We'll fire a second Artemis missile launcher. Missile at their missile weapon bay, taking out all their weapons. Now I can't be hurt. And we can do stuff like heal up my injured crew members. They are repairing their weapon system though, and my crew member are actually losing the battle. We better recall them and send them to heal. The only downside with using rock crew members like these guys is that they move so slowly, so they take forever to get to the med bay, and the med bay and teleporter on this ship are very far away. So that is a bit unfortunate, but nevertheless, since their ship has no med bay, I am guaranteed to win this battle by boarding action just by default here. So I am not going to use any more of my missiles. I should be able to finish them off, and let's transfer maximum power to the engines. They managed to hit with that missile, unfortunately. Destroy the ship. Now that the ship has been anti-hostile, you search it, eventually find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. Excellent. I only got 35 scrap, but I got this guy, a Zotan. That's perfect. We'll send him to the engine room. Zotans only have 70 health, but they provide 1 free power, making them extraordinarily useful. Let's see, Kara Thrace is already maxed at weapons, Assault High is maxed at shields, and Adama is maxed in the engine room, so that leaves just maxed at the helm, so that just leaves Bomb-Free M here at the engine room to get some experience, although I believe Jones is also maxed at engines, but it's better to have a Zotan, I think. Anyway, let us keep going. How many more jumps do I have? I have at least 4 more jumps, I think. If I do. And I may have up to 5, although I really don't think so. Actually, I may not have 5 jumps. 1, 2. Actually, I think I have exactly 4 jumps left. So, we're gonna do this. Jump here. Rock ship is silhouetted against the sun in supernova. They hail. Even out here, you follow us. We only wish to be left alone. Out of panic or anger, they charge our weapons. Again, this is a good example of a ship that I can defeat by boarding action. We will teleport into the helm. And then we will Artemis down their weapons system. And let's take out their missile launcher. Missed. That's unfortunate. But they missed me too. The heavy laser can't hurt me, and now having taken out the missile launcher, they have an extra crew member though, something to keep in mind. Let's see, there's going to be a solar flare, and it hit the teleporter room. Let's see, Jones is winning his battle, but Pippaluck here is not. Better teleport my guys out. Good thing Rockmen don't take damage from the fire, otherwise that would have been a really bad move. But they don't take damage from fire, so nothing to worry about. We will heal up both of my crew members and then send them back over to continue the boarding action. They seem to be taking a long time to repair that weapon system, so that's good. I bet they're in the weapon room right now. We can vent this to space. And oh, there's actually firing here, but Rockmen are thankfully immune to fires. So I can safely put my guy here. We can actually afford to take out their weapon system completely. Let's send the NG to put out this fire. Normally not something I would do, but you can see these blast doors are delaying my progress throughout their ship too. It's a bit annoying, honestly, but sooner or later I will win since they have no med bay. Even with a med bay, you can win by boarding action. You just have to take out the med bay. But anyway, with the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. I need fuel. You also take all the scrap to get managed. Free fuel, that's reasonable. I don't want to sit around and eat any more solar flares, so we're just gonna jump out of here. It looks like we've jumped into a system. A rookie rock cargo ship has taken its orders too literally and took the most direct route to their destination, right through an asteroid field. They're confused and fire wildly as you jump in. They have what looks like a burst laser Mark III and a mini beam. Could be dangerous. We're gonna have to power the burst lasers, and yeah. This is a reasonably... This is not a good candidate, I think, for boarding action. They have a med bay. I don't want to deal with it. Take out their shield generator, and then I want to actually target down their weapons. Well, too bad that didn't work. Continue firing on their shield generator. Yes. Managed to dodge some of those. Okay, now we've taken out their weapons. Let's actually send my guys back to the teleporter. Who knows? Maybe I will try to beat them by boarding action. They offered to surrender their system suffering. The rock ship intends to make contact. Alien vessel cease your attack, we will pay. But their offer is terrible, so I will not accept this offer of surrender. I'm not going to teleport over, given that this is an asteroid field. They could be taking a lot of extra damage from asteroids. I might lose my crew. Let's just destroy this ship the old-fashioned way. My hull is in terrible shape. That's what I'm most worried about right now. After destroying that rock ship, I got 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 26 scrap. Not too bad. I was right, so there are... Actually, I was wrong. There appeared to be... No, I was right. There were 4 jumps, so... Actually, I think I was hoping to hit all of these beacons, so maybe I was wrong. There are only 3 jumps. That's fine. We'll jump here. Arriving in the system, see a pirate ship pursuing civilian ship. You detect messages from the civilian ship on distress frequency. Power up your weapons to engage the ship. They have 2 ion cannons and a beam weapon. Interesting. Don't need a burst laser. Let's teleport onto their shield room. They have a human. The ion weapons in conjunction with the beam weapon can be very dangerous. We better Artemis down their weapon system. Okay, good. That's a pike beam. It can't penetrate level 1 shields. So, looks like, once again, the teleporter has made life very easy for me. Teleporting to finish off these pirates. And then I can get some stuff from this ship. You contact the civilian ship. The ship you saved was badly damaged in battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at a nearby station. One offers to join your crew. Sure. Got another rockman. Don't really need this many rockmen, but never hurts to have an extra crew member. He can sit here in the middle ship. Depending on circumstances, he can go to where he is needed. So let's move my boarding team back to the teleport room. I have a lot of scrap now, so I have to decide what to do. I am actually going to upgrade shield to level 3, which will help surely in the coming battles. You arrive at the long-range beacon. With the FTL tribe charge, you can move to the next sector. Federation sympathizers contact you as you arrive. We know your mission should be secret, so don't ask how we know about it. Yes. Take this schematic. It's all we can do to help you. Defense drone mark 1 and 21 scrap. That's pretty good. System repair drone is pretty worthless, but if I can get to the next system, get a defense drone, a drone control, that'd be worth it. Let's see. I can go to a pirate control sector, or I can go to a Zotan control sector. I am going to go to a Zotan control sector since I think these green sectors tend to have a higher percentage chance of shops. I think 2 or 3 usually in all the green sectors. It's not always the case. I think I've seen like 1 shop green sectors before, but I only have 9 health left. Best to go to a Zotan control sector and see if I can get any repairs. So, you've entered Zotan territory. This species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured of fair hearing. Quite a few nebula here too. Let's see. The jump path is a little awkward, but I basically have to head here to get a reasonable chance at a shop. I really do need to get to a shop soon as possible, basically. But anyway, while the situation is dangerous, it is not too critical yet. So I will pause this playthrough and I will continue at a later time.